The watercolor, Object Rove, presents a delicately rendered form resembling a moth or butterfly. Its wings, softly spread, are painted with washes of yellow, orange, and green that dissolve into the background, creating an impressionistic and almost dreamlike atmosphere. The form is fluid and undefined, evoking a sense of movement and transience. A textured black border frames the subject, juxtaposing light and dark to heighten the moth's ephemeral beauty. In Zen, the moth represents impermanence and transformation, mirroring the core teaching that all things arise and pass away. The indistinct form of the moth aligns with the concept of mu, emptiness or no-thingness. Where fixed definitions are abandoned and reality is seen as fluid and formless, the moth's gentle colors suggest the fleeting beauty of existence, life that is both fragile and luminous. This watercolor urges us to embrace change without clinging. Much like the moth's flight through the unknown, its spread wings evoke liberation, symbolizing the act of letting go of attachments to form, identity, and permanence. In observing this painting, we are reminded to dwell in the present moment and witness the beauty that exists, even in imperfection. The painting resonates with hexagram 49, revolution, molting, which signifies transformation and renewal. The moth's soft, ethereal depiction reflects the shedding of old forms and the emergence of something new. In nature, the moth symbolizes metamorphosis, transitioning from one state of being to another. Mirroring the cyclical changes in life, the I Ching teaches that true harmony lies in the balance of opposites, light and dark, softness and strength, presence and absence. In Object Rove, the glowing wings of the moth appear luminous against the dark, textured background, embodying the interplay between yin, darkness, the unknown, and yang, light, movement, life. Lao Tzu's wisdom encourages us to embrace the natural flow of existence, much like the moth's intuitive flight. The soft, impressionist brushwork reflects the Taoist idea of yielding to the currents of life, rather than resisting them. Here, the moth becomes a symbol of the Tao itself, fluid, transformative, and beyond rigid definition. Object Rove is a representation of life's ambiguous and impermanent nature. The undefined form of the moth reminds us that our sense of self, too, is not fixed, but constantly changing. We are encouraged to accept uncertainty and the willingness to explore life's complexities without needing clear answers. The painting's beauty lies in its openness to interpretation. The moth exists as a suggestion, inviting viewers to bring their awareness to its form, while simultaneously recognizing its dissolution. Like life itself, it cannot be grasped or held still, reminding us to let go of the need for certainty and control. Object Rove is also an embodiment of creative expression in its purest, most authentic form. The artist's decision to render the moth loosely, allowing colors to bleed and shapes to remain undefined, demonstrates a willingness to embrace imperfection, removing the constraints of precision to allow a piece of art to breathe. This painting invites viewers to engage with it intuitively. It reflects the raw, unfiltered truth of the moment, where the artist channels emotion and movement rather than striving for realism. The moth's soft colors and elusive form create space for interpretation, encouraging us to perceive the painting, not just visually, but emotionally. The watercolor highlights the ambiguity of existence and the creative philosophy that celebrates the expressive freedom found in imperfection. The painting, framed in contrast, mirrors our experience of life. Light emerges from darkness, and transformation begins when we relinquish control. The moth in Object Rove reflects the delicate balance of existence, Its beauty lies in its impermanence. We, too, are in a constant state of transformation, forever shedding the past as we emerge into the present. Let this painting remind you to pause, observe, and appreciate the beauty of impermanence. The moth's form whispers of transience, reminding us that all things, identity, beauty, and life itself, are fluid and ever-changing. In letting go of our need for certainty, we find freedom. Like the brushstrokes of Object Rove, life's most profound truths are revealed in its most delicate and undefined moments.